All right, friends, it's Tina back with another video. Jason Blaha, Strength and Fitness. Another week of hell for accelerated aging and for a team of Blaha client Michelle. A week of training for an advanced power lifter. Part 75. My God. Man, I just call this infertility and accelerated aging. Another week of hell of infertility and accelerated aging for poor client Michelle. Blog client Michelle. All right, let's review this video, man.
Hey everybody, it's JasonBlaha here. Once again, it's time for my client Michelle's vlog. And out of my two clients that I still choose to vlog, Michelle still does conjugate, Demi does not. So that's kind of come up.
There's two clients left? Like, I don't know. Whatever, man. They're all leaving. She's barely making this one rep. She could barely lift that one rep.
And it has to do with what the client wants and what they're trying to accomplish. And the thing to keep in mind with Michelle, she is pushing tons and tons of conditioning work.
Okay, tons and tons of conditioning work? That's bodybuilding, bro. I don't know what Blaha's trying to fool you with here. And I don't even know why she's trying to lift that, barely making it for one rep. Aren't you supposed to try to get stronger than this forced production? Isn't that the whole basis? Me personally, if you're asking me, I would prefer to get physically stronger. I'm talking about my natural strength stronger. How do you do that? Build muscle. Damage it and then build it. That's all. By being a periodic lifter, as opposed to being a, how should I put it, a chronic lifter that is an endurance athlete. This is endurance. That's why it says conditioning. Conditioning is based on endurance, okay? It doesn't work in periodic lifting. You're not going to get conditioned, okay? There is some conditioning there, but not a whole lot, okay?
She's pretty much a machine. I've had some people try to be critical of the amount of training she does because they're like, you do extra workouts on the...
She is absolutely building zero muscle. It doesn't matter how much she eats or what she does. Muscle has a myonuclear domain size limit. That limit ended at the age of 15, and you stop growing at around 24, 25. Your growth plate's close, all right? She's not growing any more muscle cells or these fibers, muscle fibers, okay? You're born with a certain amount of muscle fibers, and they reach an MND size limit. The size of the fiber, it reaches that limit. That's the limit where you see her right here, what she looks like. That's that limit, okay, man? She's not going nowhere. Unless you get more of these muscle cells, then that thing ain't moving nowhere just by lifting a weight, okay?
Weekends, because people who follow her social media realize she does more workouts in these 4.
If you're not injuring muscle fibers in a gym, you are not going to grow any more muscle fibers. That's all. No injuries, no muscle fibers. That progenitor cell is quiescent. It ain't moving shit. It ain't moving a mountain, bro, until you injure that motherfucker so he can split, divide, and increase in number. So this is just a waste of time. She's accelerated aging and she's accelerated infertility, okay? She's a woman. Women, they're not meant to be lifting anything. You understand me? This is crazy. I'm not saying they shouldn't participate in sports and do a bunch of stuff. Sports are great. Me, I'm a big advocate of sports. I am not an advocate of exercise using weights as exercise. It is used for specific modalities, but not for exercise, okay? So you can accelerate aging, weaken yourself, and fucking whatever. Fuck up yourself, okay?
That I prescribe per week, okay? I don't program those, I just work around what we're doing. So let's talk about that for a moment. And again, I'm not going to discuss ever a client's medical information, but she has kind of said publicly, when people say, you train too much, she's like, my doctors won't be training this much. And I'm very, very aware of that.
What? This guy's crazy. A doctor, medical, what, for training?
Like, I'm fully aware as her coach at Price of these sort of situations, so I'm kept in the loop. But yes, technically...
He's kept in the loop? He's the coach? I really doubt that.
Her primary medical doctor encourages her to train and exercise literally as much as possible.
What practitioner has pushed you to train as much as possible like crazy? I don't know any doctor that's going to tell you, hey, you should go train as much as possible in the gym and destroy yourself and wear yourself out and age yourself like crazy, get a disease. What?
They're very, very pleased with the results. And if she chooses to ever
You're really, really pleased with the results. Okay.
discuss that in public, that's her own business as to why that is.
She's going to be pleased too one day when she wakes up and she's old.
But
Yeah. When she wakes up an old woman, she's going to be very pleased what she's done to herself. Definitely. Looking in the mirror, oh, I've accelerated aging my face. I look 10, 20 years older. Yeah, sure.
so just for people who tried to make criticisms, because I've seen that, and there've even been a few people who tried to make little goofball channels make criticism videos, and they really have no
Oh, we made some goofball videos challenging. No. These are informative videos I make.
clue what's going on. And that's okay. They don't need to.
No, I don't have a clue what's going on. No, I don't have a clue. I just look in NCBI and it tells you about, accelerated aging and all that inflammaging. Yeah, okay.
She is supposed to be training this much, perfectly fine. Again, I want to be clear, the level of training that she does and what she does and the way that we approach.
You know how lawyers conduct their business? They call it discovery. You want to know why they call it discovery? Because they want to discover the facts. They want to discover facts. That's what they want. They don't want to discover fake beliefs. They go into discovery because they ask you for they even disclose discovery. They disclose documents between the patrons or whatever. It's called discovery for a reason, because you want to discover the truth, what's going on there. When you discover that this accelerates aging and this is actually not good for you, being a chronic lifter, doing these things, are you going to continue in that behavior or what? See, a lawyer, once they discover the facts, you think they're gonna continue in that behavior so that they could get evidence to the other side? Hell no, bro. So they could lose their case. I don't think so.
It has been fully cleared by a medical doctor. Okay?
Yes, it's been fully cleared by a medical doctor that she should lift consistently, chronically lift in the gym. Yes. I'm not saying that people shouldn't do these things. I'm just telling you these are the things that you're going to get. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to the gym, you shouldn't lift. I'm not saying she shouldn't do any of these things, okay? I'm not a doctor, I'm not anything. Don't listen to me, I don't want to talk about this for entertainment purposes only. I'm simply stating the facts that what this does, chronic lifting does. You're an endurance athlete now, is sarcoplasmic hypertrophy, and you are accelerated aging, okay? It's stress, constant stress on your body. So it's accelerated aging and possible diseases, okay? That's all.
Or anyone starts talking about this is dangerous. So just, stay in your own wheelhouse, people.
I don't know about dangerous, but it can accelerate aging, okay? And a bunch of other things.
All right, so but we started the week off with a bench press.
If she injures herself, it could be dangerous. Yeah, people have died. The weight's fallen on their neck and they couldn't get it off. I've fallen and I can't get up. They're dead.
For max effort day. And we're pretty happy with the bench there. She's, again, very, very...
I mean, that was really light. I mean, come on, man. I don't know. This is pure. This is bodybuilding. This lady is bodybuilding.
close to a meet. And that comes up too. A lot of times people are like, how come,
It's always the same. Notice it's always the same exercises pretty much in every video. I don't know what's going on.
she doesn't really, you're not doing true.
She's so adapted. See, here's the thing. Even if you are a chronic lifter like this woman, like poor client Michelle here, Accelerate Aging and Infertility program that she's enrolled herself into, the thing is, if you want to get more adaptations, you should do exercises now that you're unfamiliar to them. Get it? And you may get some other adaptations. I can't tell you what these adaptations are. I can't tell you, okay? Well, I could tell you if you keep following through with the exact same routine, you get the same outcome, which is a 0 now because you're adapted. So to unadapt from these movements, you should do other movements, and then you get better at doing those movements, and those movements are better, and so forth and so on. Get it, man? So yeah, you're trying to strive for other adaptations. This is nothing going on here.
Peaks for me, you just have her come in and hit the lifts because she maxes year round. And we do a lot of volume. Okay, we do tons and tons of volume.
Yes, lots and lots of volume for more accelerated aging. Yes, Blaha.
She maximizes body composition. Again, notice the changes in the physique. She is down a full weight class. and she's
It's maximizing body composition. And what does that have to do with performance? What does that have to do with performance exactly?
going to continue to recomp the way that she's doing at this point.
Recomp, I love these phony words, the recomp thing and all that. Yeah.
And that's the other thing. People will say, is recomp possible? Yeah, recomp is very possible, but you people
Yeah, let's use this word. Okay, recomp. Yeah, is it possible? Yeah, you can recomp. Yeah.
aren't going to do it. And that is really the take-home message when it comes to recomposition.
She is not building any muscle. If you are not building muscle cells, you are not building muscle. If you're not getting something called hyperplasia, the satellite cell is split, dividing, increasing these cells in numbers, and they binding with the crux and the domes, you are not increasing this size or muscle fiber. It's really simple, man.
Training volumes, all that stuff. The people who succeed.
This training is pure adaptation. She's adapted. There's nothing going on there. There's no new muscle cells. There's nothing. There's no micro injuries. There's nothing. So what is she doing? It's endurance, okay? So if she's eating carbohydrates and her muscles puff out, what is it? It's sarcoplasmic. It's ATP. It's an energy source. That's all.
Successfully recomposition.
She's simply getting very good at doing these movements. That's it. And she's already good at them. How much better does she need to get? It's time to do some other new ones, okay? That you're not good at doing.
Their whole life is around training. Okay, that's why I tell people, it's a little bit of bulking.
Their whole slave life is around training, man. Yes, that's all we should be, like, just your whole life should revolve around, like Blaha's life revolves around lifting a heavy weight in his garage.
Cutting is slow bulks and cuts are not a bad thing for most people.
I love this. Slow bulks, cuts, and all this. More fake stuff to keep people guessing and, busy and doing the wrong things. Coming back for other hits.
Because most people, they're, 2 hours of training a week.
The more information you put out there, the more people strive to try to seek. They try to get results, but you can't get results by doing fake things. You get it, man? Because you're gonna get that result. That result that you're gonna get is fake. It's shit.
And they're done. Maybe 3. They're not going to live in the gym. So recomposition at a more advanced level.
They're not gonna live in the gym, but you live in the gym, Blaha.
It's not really happening, guys. Okay, not happening.
Yeah, it's not happening for you, Blaha. It's stopped a long time ago. And now you want to enslave these poor people now. Oh.
That's okay. Be intense in terms of during the hours per day.
Oh, she did it.
All right. You guys saw the other stuff that worked. By the way, the builds are in the hours per day.
Nice.
All right. They're in the hours.
It was like one rep. Like, what's that going to do? Now she's back on this thing. More infertility here. This is going to give her more infertility by doing this.
All right. You guys saw the other stuff that worked. By the way, the pull-ups, I think she's up to.
Did she get more tattoos, man? I guess she's almost like got every part of her body covered. Why not the face and the neck next?
15. She can do 15 sets of pull-ups now. So again, let's.
I guess if you make yourself look uglier, that's the new pretty. The uglier you can make yourself, the better you look. Yeah, putting these nose rings and weird things and things in your face, eyebrows, nose, mouth, tongue, tattoos all over the place. I don't understand this. I'm just so confused. Maybe I'm just so old-fashioned. I don't know, man.
Talk about how conditioned of an athlete this woman is.
Oh, she's conditioned. Yeah, she's conditioned. She's good at doing this. It's fitness. Yeah, you're good at doing these movements. Okay. Nothing, no different than a person working in construction. He gets better at construction, or a laborer, or a factory worker. They get better at what they're doing. Yeah.
She does conditioning 7 days a week, and she's now doing sets of 15 on the pull-ups. Right? Sets of 15 on the pull-ups.
She could have got conditioned in her labor job doing this and get paid for it. Yeah. The best thing is this. See this? If you truly want to get conditioned, it's not the exercises that are going to condition you, because she's not getting conditioned. I don't see shit here. She's got a lot of body fat. If she was to go on a pure carnivore diet, her body would transform automatically. It would change. It would condition itself without doing all of this and accelerated aging and a day of infertility for her. Yeah, I'm not joking.
All right. She decided also this week to try the split squats on the safety bar.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's what it is. All right, for other...
You think these things really are good for your back? I mean, if you're an endurance athlete, wearing yourself out to death, yes.
Work here, we focus on posterior chain. She does glute.
Yes, posterior chain. This is interesting. What does this do exactly? A rubber band, moving your body back and forth with a rubber band. I'm just so confused.
But yeah, so this is pretty much programming her main and primary accessory work.
You know, the tension here, you're so tight here, moving back and forth. People say this is good for your abs. I don't really find that's the best thing for abs, but okay, I guess whatever turns these people's cranks. To them, it's just the more, if I just keep doing something, there will be a result, it'll come out. Here's the thing, if it hasn't been coming out already for a while, and you're doing the exact same thing, but you're in hopes of getting a different outcome, and it hasn't happened, why are you still there? See what I mean? That's why I meant by her doing different exercises, different movements, so she can get unadapted. That way you can get some new adaptations in whatever it is she's trying to do there, conditioning or whatever she's talking about. I don't know, or getting better at these movements. See what I mean? But if you keep doing the exact same things, you'll get the exact same outcome. A zero.
Days, that's my job. But things like her core work, her do the same accessory work that we do for the rest of the week.
Okay, this thing, I absolutely do not understand this thing by throwing your legs up and down in the air.
I'll let you guys finish.
Again, carnivore diet will change you.
I'm watching some of this footage, so...
Okay, she did one squat there. Oh, two. Atta girl, 2 squats. All right. What exactly is that going to do? Oh. And what? She's going to do 1 deadlift? Wow, atta girl. She did 2 deadlifts. What's that going to stimulate? Damn, more leg presses. I guess that's the end of the video, man. He capped that feed. I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Comment down below, helps with the algorithm. A day in lifting hell for client Michelle and infertility. Tell me what you think about that. See you later, man.